You cannot mess up evangelism. The only way you mess it up is to not do it, because success is doing it. That's what success is. Success is not sharing your faith in someone coming across the line and surrendering. That's a blessing, but that's not what success. Your success is 100% successful. It's a win when you share because you're obedient, okay? So you can't mess it up. Now, you're also not wasting your time. It would be very easy for us to think, man, I'm sharing my gospel. These people are hard-headed. We're sharing the gospel. It doesn't matter. You're not wasting your time because salvation is up to God. It's not up to you. It's on God's time. It's not on your time. He's sovereign over salvation, right? And every one of us have got people in our family that are hard-headed and hard-hearted to the gospel. We all have a drunk uncle who comes to a Christmas party, right? And when we look at that drunk uncle every year, we're like, man, alive, this dude is crazy. He is just so lost and he's hard-headed. Don't give up. Salvation is on God. If it's up to my drunk uncle, there's not a hope, okay? But if it's up to God, I've got hope. Don't give up. You got children, you got your parents are lost, your siblings, your close friends, your grandmama may be lost. Don't give up. That's what Paul is saying. And that's why he's saying this, because his people, the Jews, are hard-headed, hard-hearted to the gospel, enemies of the gospel in the church. And Paul says, be rooted in humility and live with urgency, because salvation is in the hands of God. God is sovereign. Great example of this is Augustine. Augustine, I talk about him a lot because he is one of my spiritual heroes. He is one of the most influential Christians of all time. Okay? But he wasn't always that way. Matter of fact, growing up, he was a little on the wild side. He was a wild child. Matter of fact, he lived so loose that he would have made Hugh Hefner look like a Catholic priest. I mean, man, he was wild. And he told his mama would share the gospel. His mom was a Christian. Her name was Monica. She would share the gospel with him. He didn't want anything to do with it. He finally told her, look, if you want us to have a good relationship, you need to even lose your faith, right? He was hard-headed, hard-hearted to the gospel, but his mama never quit. His mama never gave up because she knew it wasn't up to him. Salvation is up to God. So she kept praying. Finally, he moved to Milan. He moved to Milan, Italy, met a man by the name of Ambrose. Ambrose was the bishop of Milan. He met him. And so through that relationship, just their friendship, he influenced him to just start reading the New Testament. Now, here's what I want you to understand. That's the importance of friendship and investing. That's the importance of you investing and influencing your friends for the gospel. That's what Ambrose did. He started reading the New Testament, Augustine, and as he was reading the New Testament, God began to convict him. The Holy Spirit just convicted him, and man, he was on the verge, and he cried out to God, according to his confessions that he wrote. He cried out to God, God, make me chase, but not yet, right? I'm not through sowing my wild oats. And then he was reading Romans. Romans, same book Martin Luther was reading when Luther was saved. But before that, Augustine was reading Romans. So many people have just been saved just by reading Romans. He was reading Romans, and as he was reading Romans, the Holy Spirit convicted his heart, and God saved him. He surrendered his life to Jesus, became the most influential Christian in history, one of them. 5 days after he gave his life to Jesus, his mama died. 5 days at 56. In his confessions, Augustine says, you know, my mom died a young woman, but she died a happy woman, because both me and my father, his father was also a non-believer whom she prayed for, shared Christ with, and he came across the line of faith. And so he said, my mama died young, but she died a happy because she never gave up her prayers. God answered her prayers as she kept investing in me, in his confessions. Don't ever give up, folks.